Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Upwards, and today we'll be talking about my experience with the Akai MPK249. If you've been following me for a while, you may have noticed that my MIDI controller of choice has been the Akai MPK249, the middle brother in between the MPK225 and MPK261, and the cousin of the more popular Akai MPK Mini. In this review, I'm going to discuss everything about the Akai MPK249, from how the pads feel, the knobs and sliders, keys, the build, software and DAW integration. Akai is known to make some of the best pads in the MIDI controller industry. From the MPCs to the MPKs, this is no exception. The pads are velocity sensitive and RGB, allowing you to customize what colors you want to be displayed. Personally, I find them a bit on the stiff side. You have to hit them pretty hard to get the full velocity. But if you are playing live, I would imagine you'll be hitting them pretty hard anyway. Compared to the likes of Novation's launch pads, here I have the Novation Launch Key Mini Mark III. By the way, make sure you subscribe to see my review on that. The big pads on the Akais are a lot easier to finger drum on, but the Novation pads are a little bit more sensitive and you don't have to hit them as hard to get the full velocity. On the Akai MPK249, we have endless encoding knobs which are brilliant. This allows you to turn anything at any point rather than at a fixed point. They've got a decent height which is easy to turn, and they have a nice weight. Same for the sliders. Using these while DJing are brilliant. The mod wheel is weighted as well and doesn't feel springy, which is an awesome bonus. The pitch bend wheel is also solid as well. Keys are semi-weighted and they have great chevron weight. For what they are, the velocity and sensitivity are great, and I have no problem performing and recording on it. Build quality is solid overall. The plastic feels sturdy and the keyboard has a nice heft to it. Knobs, buttons, mod wheels and pads feel high quality and have held up over the last couple years. Unfortunately, the paint underneath has been scratched here and there, and it doesn't have much protection against that. The corners of the keyboard have also been a bit chipped and the sliders can be bent. So if you buy this keyboard, make sure you watch out for those things. Other than that, everything else is solid. I've been using this keyboard for the last 2 years, used it at shows and brought on several trips with no issues. At the back of the MPK249, we've got the MIDI port, MIDI in and out, expression pedal and sustain pedal port. Pretty simple and basic. The included software you get with the MPK249 is Ableton Live Lite, a great DAW for people wanting to get started, along with several VSTs. DAW integration is pretty good. In the settings, there are 25 DAW presets that you can use straight away. They have color-coded pads to match drum pads or features. Mapping is also super easy, as all popular DAWs are supported with the Akai MPK, and they all allow easy mapping and customizing. You can also create custom presets and change pretty much anything you want or need. On the keyboard itself, there's heaps of functionality, with built-in transport controls such as play, pause and record, octave up and down buttons, 4 pad banks and 3 control banks. It also has a DAW control feature which allows you to change tracks on the keyboard, which is super useful. There's also a no repeat function for the pads and an arpeggiator along with a latch function for the keyboard. Overall, the Akai MPK249 is a very solid controller in this price range, with its pros and cons. The Akai MPK249 is best for you if you are planning on playing live or using it in the studio. You can't go wrong with this keyboard, and most people will be happy with this keyboard. If you don't mind smaller pads but more sensitivity, you should consider the Novation Launchkey 49 Mark III. So that's my review of the Akai MPK249. Make sure you subscribe to see my review of the Novation Launchkey Mini Mark III, which is coming soon as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.